Good morning, everybody. TRX Friday. It's the 10th. I'm going to start with a couple of warm-up moves. Three-way hip stretch or triplanar hip stretch. You're going to walk out until you've got your feet under your ears, arms behind your ears, and arms straight up. There's a tendency to want to start here. Don't do that. Get out here, take one step forward, and then you're going to reach your arms, keeping tension on the straps, cross the forward leg, and look all the way around back. Come back up, switch feet, don't step backwards, stay forward. Forward's where the stretch is at. Now you can just barely see me on the camera there, but this is where it's at. Keep the back heel pressing on the floor, back leg straight. Tension on the straps. We'll do 5 of these each side in the workout. And I like to alternate. You could do all one side than the other, but I like to alternate because the stretch back and forth allows things to open up even further. And from here we're going to move on to this exercise called the back extension with a Y. Okay? Now for that you're going to start kind of here. And you're going to sink your feet into the floor and hope that everything holds. I'm on a slippery deck. Drop your hips, pull up and away. Now if you're trusting the surface you're on, if you get dirt under your feet or carpet and you're wearing shoes, you're going to really drop way down. See, I'm sliding. Whoops. My deck is very slippery. The mat won't even hold. But so drop your hips back and away, down, 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 stretch to the back, squeeze back up. Push your hips as far away as you can, and then back up. Okay? I'm coming into, the old YMCA letter Y, right? That's not a Y, that would be a Y. This would be an I. So here, okay? Now, give you one more here. Down, drop those hips, sink, 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 big stretch to the back, and then pull back up. All right, so a little something to loosen up, warm up the shoulders, stretch out the back and so forth. Hips. We're gonna go to the rows. Now, for most of the exercises, I'm using my straps on medium, about halfway, because I'm in the door frame. That'll work. So we'll keep the adjustments simple. We're just gonna make one at the end. When you're doing the back row, set yourself up like this. Now, you don't want shoulders forward. You want shoulders rolled back. Hands in the armpits. You're going to lower and pull back. That's it. Make sure your shoulders are moving from the front of your body here, right, up by my nose, back behind your ears. You're pulling your elbows back and together, trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together. We're doing 13 reps in the workout. The idea is to make sure you pull the shoulder blades back, pop the chest forward, pull the collarbones apart. Right? Now from here we're going to try something real crazy called the reaching push-up. Now if you have trouble with this, don't worry. The regular push-up is this. Put the straps either side of your head and neck. Lower, make pretend the handles are the floor, and press back up. Don't let the straps rub your arms. Right? That's your regular push-up. Now to make the reaching push-up look more interesting, what we do is we take one arm, reach it forward, while the other arm bends. Right? So it looks like this. My right arm's going to go forward, my left arm is doing a push-up. Right? Came right back here, just middle of my chest. Arm is straight over my head. I'm going to pull that hand down towards the floor and press my left arm forward. And they meet in the middle. So, got a big, stretchy, stiff arm pull down basically, combined with a push-up. We're going to do 8 of these on each side. Right? Now if you have trouble getting this maneuver, and it should, you meet right here in the middle, right in front of your chest. you have trouble with those, just do the regular push-up. Get used to that, okay? So, fun stuff. Good leg exercise here. The pistol and the shrimp. I'm going to use these straps for an assist. So what I suggest is this. Don't put them out here in front of you. Get tension on the straps, okay? And I'm just standing straight up and down tall. I'm not leaning either way. Straight up and down. Hands like I finished a row. Shoulders squeezed back. I'm going to lift my left leg. I'm going to drop down into a nice tall pistol squat. Now notice how I'm using my arms and the straps. They're going to help pull me up. And then I'm going to drop into a shrimp squat or a hover lunge. We're going to do 8 of these on each side. And you're going to do one side then the other. This just gets the burn going and your glutes a whole lot better. And see how that's done? Using the straps as much as I need. But ultimately, you want to be able to do both of these exercises without the straps. Okay? Right now you probably need them. Make sure you're pushing through the heel. But your toes are in contact with the ground. Drive up through the heel. Drive up through the heel. Fully extend the hip at the top. Make sure you come all the way up. There's probably 8 there. Same thing here. So the straps help you do the exercise, maintain balance in an exercise that's tricky to balance, or a pair of exercises actually. But these two are kind of my favorite body weight exercises for the lower body. Here we have a very deep squat in the pistol, right, using the whole leg. And this very closely mimics a deadlift, the hover lunge or shrimp squat. And as we get better at these, we're going to start holding that foot up with a hand. But for now, hang on to your straps and finish your 8 reps. Next up is the skull crusher, also known as a tricep extension. Now, for this one, you want to get in kind of a Superman position. My hands are about eye level. The angle here is going to maintain. I'm not going to let this change. I'm going to keep my elbows pointed forward. I'm going to lower my whole body towards my thumbs. Straps didn't go anywhere. The angle between my upper arm and my ribs did not change. Right? So I'm keeping the elbows pointed forward. Now, if these bother you, don't do them. Go back to a push-up. But common reasons this would bother a person. If you're down here and you're about 90 or less degrees at the shoulder, puts a lot of stress on the elbow. A more open angle, 120 degrees or so. And then the other thing that will bother you is letting the elbows flare out. So don't let the elbows flare out. Keep them pointed forward. My palms are pointed forward. We're doing 13 of these. I'm probably close. But you're going to set up a nice little burn right in the back of your arms. But you're also working your abs, right? Always a pelvic tilt on this thing. Now the one arm row, I'm just going to grab one side of the strap. These newfangled ones have a nice anchor built in. And I'm going to dismiss an alarm here. Okay, sorry about that. Means I'm running out of time. Alright, one arm row. Setup is just like the 2-arm row. We're doing 1 arm. So start at a less aggressive angle and maybe further back, not way up. Get a little lean, lower, keep the body straight. Don't let your body twist and turn. It's as if you're doing a 2-arm row, right? Keeping the shoulders square to the door. So we're going to do 8 on each side. I gotta hurry this up because I gotta get on live with Zoom. So here we go. So 8 of these. Again, the big thing here is keeping square. So we're working arm and back and shoulder, but we're also working core. Most of you probably feel that rotational twist. Okay. Bicep curl. Kind of the reverse of the skull crusher. Get your elbows pointed up towards your anchor point. Keep them there. It's like the machine at the gym. You got this pad under you. You can't change that angle. Pinkies are by my ears. I lower and I lift. Notice how the elbows stay up. It doesn't turn into this. Right? High biceps, like a preacher curl. Your shoulder is creating stability for the upper arm. Pelvic tilt, tight abs. We're going to lengthen the straps for the next one. We want to have these hoops about 8 inches or so off the floor. Pretty much where they're at right now. The leg curl, you're going to slip your heels into the strap here, and the ball of your foot is going to go up against the handle. Even the straps up, lay back and enjoy. Now, just like the stability ball, you're going to bridge your hips up, pelvic tilt, and you're going to pull back into a leg curl. 13 reps here. If you start feeling your low back, reset. Drop down, reset your pelvis, and go. But you want to keep pelvic tilt, so tight abs, as you do your leg curl hip extension here with the TRX. These are different, sometimes harder. And lastly, the knee tuck. Here we're going to get our instep on the strap, or our ankle on the strap. If you're wearing shoes, the instep's good. If you're not wearing shoes, the ankle. Even the straps up, get into a push-up position. There's the knee tuck. Of these as well. Now most of these exercises have a body weight replacement. If you don't have a TRX and you've got some heavy dumbbells or kettlebells, you could use those for all the rowing exercises and for the skull crushers. So give that a try. If you don't have a TRX, get one. We're going to do more of this. They're fun.